Yo, I've been literally sitting here going through my paperwork, asking ChatGPT this process because it's so stressful. Last time when I was requesting to move out of the county, I was told that I had to put in a 30-day to my leasing office. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, what if I can't get approved and they get the inspection done? Sorry, guys. Like, I'm so emotional right now. I'm planning to go to the leasing office right now and put in my request to move. I've been sitting here going through my packet, my old packet from when I first got the Section 8, going through emails, asking ChatGPT, doing research. I'm really trying to understand the process on how to move while being on the voucher. And technically, I'm going to email my worker the request of me wanting to move, and then they'll have to receive the document of me. This is so stressful. So basically, I email my caseworker and tell her that I'm wanting to move, and I send her a document stating that. And from there, I'm supposed to wait for her to receive the confirmation that I did put in a request to move from my leasing office. It's just so... I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get you guys to understand and pick up the camera with this journey because it should never be this stressful. Why do I need to put in a 30-day notice, not even knowing if I'm going to get approved to the unit that I'm trying to go to? But I can't stay here, bro. I can't. So I'm going to go to my leasing office right now and explain to them that I'm trying to relocate, and just so I can get them out the way and get that documentation, because I can never catch my leasing office during the week because I'm always at work at the same hours that they are. So I'm really just trying to use this time to take advantage and go get what I need from them so I can email everything and start this process. Okay, I went back and looked on the email. It does say that I need to provide a copy of my notice to vacate, and I'm doing month to month right now, so that will be a 30-day vacate order. But that's why I'm going to go up there and I need to talk to them. Like, if anything goes wrong, I need to know that I'll be okay and I can still stay here if things go down. But I'm going to trust God and I'm going to act on this. I've seen so many U-Haul trucks today. I literally opened my devotion book and I was catching up on the verses that I haven't got to this month. And the first one said, application accepted. And I just feel like God wants me to move. Like, I know it's time for me to move. So I'm just going to trust him and I'm going to keep y'all along with me on this journey. So we're about to go to the leasing office right now before they close. This is the devotion book I'm talking about, and it literally says application accepted. This is where I had to start off reading today, and I'm like, that's a sign. I'm just emotional because we started seeing bugs more, and it's like, I don't live like that. Like, I clean up. Although I be tired, I work. Like, I still clean up and keep a clean environment, and like, I gotta tell y'all more on like what's been going on with them trying to like do the treatment. But it's like, I'm at my last straw because I seen a bug on like one of my dishes and I'm like, dude, I don't live like that. I don't live like that, bro. My daughter is scared to go inside the bathroom because she thinks there's gonna be a bug in there. I see why so many neighbors of mine are leaving. I swear, the neighbor next to me, across to me, diagonal from me, they literally all left. They leaving up out of here like flies, bro. But yeah, I'm about to go up there and I'm putting my trust in God. It's time to go. Like, I am worthy. I am deserving of a new space that is clean. Like what? Only thing that I'm worried about is the main thing I'm worried about is my caseworker not being responsive to me because I dealt with them not paying their portion and I almost got evicted. And I'm just worried that I'm doing this and they gonna leave me in the dirt, bro. I trust God and I gotta get out of here, bro. Like, it's affecting my mental health and my daughter is scared to use the bathroom. Like no, no, I'm out of this bitch. So yeah, we about to go to the leasing office and I'm about to put in my request.
Try to reach out to your caseworker tomorrow. Yeah.
Like, I deadass feel like I'm gonna crash out mentally. And I just have to take that step, take that walk in faith, and trust God. I truly am gonna trust him. Now they told me for any reason, if I need to cancel the 30-day, I can do so. But I hope not. I'm ready to go. I'm not gonna say it's official just yet, but this is definitely a start. I don't know how I'm gonna pull through this. I don't even know if this will even work out the way I want, but this is God's plan for me, and I want to trust him. I know deep down I cannot keep on taking this burden. Like, this is so stressful. And what I have to do now is wash our clothes and still get stuff out of the way because they're coming to spray tomorrow. And real quick with that situation, after the initial treatment some months ago, prior to any complaints, I noticed to see bugs here and there. Unfortunately, the issue has significantly escalated. I am now seeing bugs every day, and it has reached a point where it's affecting my mental well-being and my child's health and comfort. It seems as though they're coming from the outside source, entering through cracks in the corners. Please see attached. I am extremely concerned about the living conditions in my unit and respectfully request that this matter be addressed urgently. I would appreciate if pest control can be scheduled as soon as possible, and I would like to know what long-term solutions can be implemented to ensure this problem is fully resolved. October 20th, 12 a.m. Yes, 12 a.m. early in the morning. October 20th was a Monday. So later on that day, I received an email and they wanted to know if I can stop by in the office today and sign the requested pest control form. And I can set up treatment for the following days. And they had like a little schedule of when they'll come and do the spray, gel, spray, gel, spray. Looked as though it would be a treatment for once a week, right? I chose not to look at my email that entire day. Back in summer, I did go through a serious time of checking my emails constantly, dealing with the housing authority, feeling anxious, refreshing. Like, I totally just stopped looking at my email during the day. And I know it's crazy because I requested that, but I was gonna check it later that night. So mind you, that was sent October 20th. The first day on that list says October 22nd. That's 2 days later on a Wednesday. So I got back to her early the morning of Tuesday. And I said, can I email the form? I can sign it, upload it, and send it back on my computer. My work schedule doesn't allow me to go to the office during the week. She sends it. She sends the form for me to sign that day. And when she sends it, I don't respond because she sends it in the morning. And remember, I'm at work all day. I'm not answering my emails. For my sanity, I'm not answering my emails. She responds again later that day, and I said, I apologize for the delay. I'll have my unit prepped for the 23rd, because there was a post on my door. Like, she actually put it on my door and it said for the day of the 23rd. So I let her know that I'll have my unit prepped for the 23rd, and I sent her back the form with it signed. The next day in the morning, on the 22nd, she responds, no problem, thank you. And I messaged her on Friday, the 24th, and I'm like, I said, hello, can you confirm what day they will start the service? Yesterday, no one entered my unit. I have cameras, and no one came that entire day. I didn't smell any type of treatment or nothing, but I woke up that day on the 23rd at 5 a.m. to get my unit prepared. Literally pull everything out your closets, cabinets, move furniture, beds, middle of the room, the whole shebang. I did all that prior to getting ready for work, getting my daughter to school, all that. So when I asked her that, she's like, good morning, the service was for this past Wednesday, not yesterday. I show he came Wednesday. And I'm like, the Wednesday was the 22nd. On my door, it said the 23rd that they'll come. And she also, remember, she also did say, no problem, thank you, because I told her my unit will be prepped for the 23rd, which was Thursday. And I go on to say, my unit wasn't prepped for Wednesday. Wednesday was the 22nd. I came home to that notice on my door the 22nd. So what do you mean they came? And she's like, the next date will be the 29th, as listed on the form. The form did not say that. I will change it from gel to spray. I'm sorry I overlooked my email requesting Thursday. I said, no problem, thank you. Right? So now it's the 29th. Later on in the day, like, I'm getting home from work and everything. And I'm like, hey, once again today, there was no sign of treatment done in my unit. No paperwork posted on my door either. I took the time to prepare my unit for the treatment, which truly takes a toll on me, as I have to take everything out the cabinets, move my oven, fridge, and go about my daily routine despite everything out of place. I decided not to put everything back last week, and I was told that they were coming to start treatment this week. She tells me, hey, there's no excuse, this is my fault. It's not often when the month has 5 Wednesdays in it, the pest control doesn't come on the 5th week. I'm so sorry, and I owe you Starbucks. So I go back before even looking at that, because I didn't even respond to her. Like, literally, this was Halloween that I'm messaging her. My birthday was the next day. I'm already like pissed, had like a whole bunch of shit, right? So let's look at October, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She said, it's not often when the month has 5 Wednesdays. The pest control doesn't come on the 5th week. So when they didn't come on the 22nd, even though they wrote 23rd on the paper they had on my door for me to sign and send it back to her, they don't come on Thursdays. So she overlooked her email and got the dates fucked up. But that's still not right on me and my sanity. I had to pull everything out of my cabinets. I left my apartment in a fucking jigsaw puzzle, not trying to put certain things back because I feel disgusted that there was pests around this fucking area. So I'm just like, why wouldn't she look at her calendar to make sure that wasn't the 5th Wednesday? We both know the 29th was at the end of the month. You would think you would look at the calendar and count and make sure that they're really gonna come, especially when this is the 2nd time I've been requesting to get my pest control treatments. So this is why I'm on a journey to get the fuck out of here. And we're all human. I didn't hold no grudge towards this lady. I actually thanked her. I told her like that was a good birthday gift. I enjoyed the Starbucks gift card. But this is truly an infestation problem. And I'm not the only one dealing with it. When I walked in there in the leasing office right now, she was like, are you dealing with roaches too? And I'm like, she's like, are you dealing with bugs too? I'm like, yeah. And I told them, I'm like, I'm over it. I want to put in my 30 day. I do. and she was telling me that I was trying to explain to her, because she wasn't the one that was emailing me back and forth about the pest control treatment, so I didn't even feel like catching her up. I didn't feel like catching her up for real. So I was just like, you know, I'm just done. Like, I'm ready to put in my 30-day. So I'm gonna document and keep y'all updated on this. The next thing I need to do is send over the documentation to my housing worker and really like press the issue. If she's not responding to me like by Wednesday, I'm gonna have to call off of work and go up there. Like, this shit is not a game. Like, they can't play with me, and this is a problem. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make sure I have my paper trail and stay on their ass. I'm gonna update my manager about what's going on, because this is really affecting me. And yeah, I'm also going to apply for the unit as well and see where this takes me.
Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your belly when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, please get up and leave. Question, tell me how you feel about this. Try to control me, boy, you get dismissed.